Hi, Russ from Fibersteel here. Just want to do a quick little video on our Speedster seats and our GT seat frames. So here we have a sample of one of our Speedster seats. We're about ready to deliver. So I've installed the seat frames, and let me flip this over so you can see what we're talking about. So when we say a seat frame or a GT seat frame, we're talking about this unit here. The original Speedster seats were mounted on wooden seat frames, and when the factory decided, I guess, to race, they wanted something a little stronger, and they went to a steel frame. So this is known as the GT seat frame. So it's a steel frame versus the wood, very strong construction. Some of the main features of going from wood to a steel frame is that your seat rails are now bolted through the steel with a bolt and a nut, as opposed to being held in with wood screws, and especially the hinges. So now your hinges are bolted through the hinge, through the frame, and through the seat rail. Just want to show people, if they want to upgrade their original Speedster seat frames from wood to steel, we make these copies of the original GT seat frames. We also do, by the way, make them in aluminum, which is not original, but I figured it's kind of cool to have a lightweight frame. Looks very similar to this, except we give it a Scotch-Brite finish to the aluminum versus the powder-coated black. And this is basically how these mount. And obviously Speedster seats have the rear jack bolts that allows you to change the angle, the rake of the seat. But simple install, you basically slide your coupe seats out, line these in, and pull them back into the car. There's really no tools needed. This is your Porsche seat adjuster. So we use all Porsche hardware, the hinges. And that's just a quick little tutorial on getting these to slide into your 356. And by the way, we also make these frames for all year 356s, including the T6, which is the later style seat adjuster and rails, early 912 and early 911s. So all this hardware is made like the original factory used, so you can put these seats into different cars without modifying or drilling or any modification to the car. Basically just slides them in. So here we have a sample comparing the T5 and earlier GT seat frame to the T6, 912 and early 911 seat frame. As you can tell, the most noticeable difference really is comparing the two is the seat adjuster for a T6 up to early 911 has a very different mechanism, and the rail system is different. The nice thing about this is a copy of a factory GT frame, so this is how they did it back in the day, and this allows us to use all Porsche hardware to slide it into a late model Porsche and not have to do any modification to the car. So what's different about this frame versus that one? Basically, seat adjuster, hinges are also different, and seat rails.